It's your guy, your man's, Jay Lava. And this is Keep It Pimpin' Podcast, where I take news, everyday occurrences, and situations and show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I think I'm gonna just change it to Keep It P Podcast, because you know what it means when we say the P, and then for the algorithms and all of that, blah blah blah. But this one I want to jump on and talk about real quick, because we talking about Corey Holcomb, Zo Williams. Corey Holcomb, fellow Chicagoan. I was born in Chicago, for y'all that don't know. Fellow Chicagoan Corey Holcomb. I was introduced to Zo from Corey Holcomb. I have since followed Zo, contributed to Zo. I haven't bought his book yet, and I think I really want to, because I'm back into read my paperbacks. I've been doing a lot of audio books lately. But if y'all don't know, I watched the 5150 show. I watched the Zo What show. I watched the Craig Fact show. I watched the Freeze Love show. I watch all these shows because I don't watch regular TV. I choose the information that I choose to let go of my brain. So on the show, Zo and Corey, they got into it. And it was over the Aries Spears little deal, where, you know, Zo put the elbows on Aries. And I ain't even say, you know what I'm saying, put the paws on or nothing like that, because, I mean, he really just kind of touched him up because he was disrespected. So, Aries then does a lawsuit on Corey Holcomb, and Corey had to probably put up like a $20,000 retainer, you know, to circumvent the bullshit. And I waited to do this video. I didn't want to jump right out there, because I know there's always two sides to every story. And Corey had made it to the Craig Smith show. And on Craig Smith's show, one of the hosts asked him, like, you know, why you say this, why you say that after the fact, like, why? Basically, Corey said that he would beat Zo's ass on his second show, but he didn't say that while he was in front of Zo. And when Zo said, well, however you want to handle it, do you want to fight, do you want to this, he was like, nah, don't do that. So he kind of pressed him on the issue, and he didn't really give a real answer. You know, I think in a situation, everybody's opinion is subjective. And then they got Zo coming on. They got Zo coming on the Craig Smith joint later on today. So I'm anxious to see what happened there. But he did address himself personally, and that's what I really respect about Zo, because Zo, instead of trying to blame others, he looked within himself and asked himself, you know, where did he go wrong for giving the next man the opportunity to see him that way, or for that to happen? Because Corey was real out of pocket and disrespectful on the show. And me personally, I didn't fell out with people like Corey did, right? With a nigga that I thought was my guy. But then, when they do little shit, and this is how Corey explained it, when they do little shit to show you who they are, and you ain't did nothing but right by them, it's like, nigga, how dare you ever come at me like that, and I ain't never did shit to your ass but look out for you, right? And instead of doing what Corey did, after I realized some shit about Cuz, I just stopped fucking with him. Full stop. Like, I don't know the situation between Corey and between Zoe, but what I'm saying is, when motherfuckers show you who they are, you gotta believe them. Because in that situation, I didn't start to go look to blame Cuz for anything. I sat back and I said to myself, damn, how did shit even come to that? What did I do? How did I contribute to that? And in thinking back, I can think about a few times, like Corey did, when some shit happened and I chose to smile and be cool with that man afterwards and not even address it. Which is what Corey did in the situation. He said when it was time for Zoe to holler at the lawyer about what's going on, he said he ducked and dodged him. Now, the validity of that, I don't know. We shall see on Craig Facts this week. We gonna see. But yeah, man. I understand both sides, man, and what I will say is this. Or let me pose this question to you. After someone takes the time to purposely assassinate your character out in the open like that, does that mean that you stop fucking with him? Nah. Depends on what it was.